fantastic. Factory red on red, original Challenger RT, beautifully restored. I'm excited to show you this one, Dad, because you haven't really had a chance to drive it or check out this car real close yet.
It's gorgeous. We just had another one just like it with the shaker hood, but this is a factory RT 383 car.
Yeah.
The other one was a clone.
Came factory in the bright red paint with a white vinyl top and red interior, and a recent and over the top, you know, restoration in my opinion as far as the quality and condition around it. It's got 804 miles on the odometer, which I believe is on the restoration. All your gauges work, your factory clock works, your radio works. Just super crisp.
Very nice car. Goodbye, Dalton. I like it a lot.
I do too. I like the color combination. It's just classy, and it's neat that this is how this car would have looked coming off of the assembly line.
What a stance on it as well. I mean, you're not going to get a Challenger with any better stance than that. It's just, in my opinion, it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it sits nice. I like the rally wheels, raised wet tires.
So you decoded this one. What do we got?
I decoded the fender tag on it just to go through and figure out original colors, stuff like that. And, you know, I said that already. It's red interior, white vinyl tops, how it came originally.
Factory 383 real RT.
Yep, factory 383 real RT. It now has a 440 in it.
Okay.
It looks great. The engine bay is just super.
So even though it's got all the 383 air cleaner, it looks all stock, but it's a 440 in there.
Yeah. They wanted to make sure they kept, you know, the original look, you know, so still have the 383 Magnum stuff, but it's kind of a little bit of a sleeper, I guess, having that 440 block underneath there.
It is, and you got your factory fender tag here, you got the correct stickers, a new Delco battery, which we always do with the correct hold down, aluminum radiator.
Upgraded the heads too.
Air conditioner, Aldebrock heads.
Cold AC, and I love what they did here too. It's got the correct manifolds on it. They're beautiful. The engine bay's detailed up really nice and painted nicely.
I don't think this car is going to last long, Dalton.
Bottom side of the hood's great.
Power steering, power brakes.
Look at the paint on the jams and inner fenders.
It's gorgeous.
Stickers.
Looks like the grill is original still and in pretty good shape. I mean, you got a lot of little, you know, you can just tell it's 50 years old, but it's not all cracked up.
I'm kind of glad they left that though.
Yes,
it's just kinda,
I mean, you could replace that if
nostalgic.
you want to, but man, this is pretty awesome to be 60, 70 years old.
And I think it's about the only piece, you know, that they left original up here. The front bumper's been either re-chromed or replaced. Headlights and bezels look great. All the bumper fill or insert here. Bumper insert's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Really nice car.
We're just gonna jump to my second, like, kind of wow thing on this Challenger, which is the trunk. Because I love what they did here too. So they did a beautiful job as far as jam paint and restoration in the trunk. This is all really nice and solid.
I mean, this is a car you can take right to your show and win a trophy. Look at that.
Well, the trunk's pretty nice. And this, Ryan, our service manager, was impressed with this because most of the time this is missing, but it's got the vented, you know, even the vent and stuff for that gas all in the right place.
Wow.
Nice spare, high gloss paint in the trunk. Jam paint's really nice.
Very quality car.
Back bumpers.
Beautiful dual exhaust as well. That looks fantastic.
And every time I've started this on a cold start, it pops off just like that. I mean, turn the key, boom, fires right up.
As we look up and down the sides of it, I mean, it's laser straight body. The bottom of the door in the driver's side, the top of the door matches up awesome to the fender. Come check this out. Look at that on the back of the quarter there. It's a good car. Make sure you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com. Check out all the undercarriage photos of it as well. I seen one little chip in the stripe. It's just in the white stripe itself right there.
Yeah. Which I could probably take a
Not
little
through
white,
the paint, but
yeah, just on that decal, you could probably take a little white paint and kind of matte blend that in a little better. White vinyl top's in great shape.
Yeah. Even the back package tray there is awesome. The top of the back seat's beautiful. I know we'll get to the passenger side.
Even this area in here, going around behind the deck lid, it's all nice. No one's ever filled these seams in.
Look at the corner of the doors and just the jam paint. Under the hood, the door jams. Inside the trunk, the paint is just as glossy and nice as it is on the outside.
Yeah. And in the VIN, the JS23, I mean, that was a factory RT
and
Challenger.
it'll be your 383 4-barrel. Mm-hmm.
Rockers all really nice and solid. A lot of times Mopars, if they're rust, they start here. This is really excellent and solid. And the undercarriage is all done in that, you know, been dealer installed or original Mopar kind of undercoating.
Yeah.
but really nice, solid, original floors. And
It looks
and a
like
new
our
carriage.
seats are in great shape. They've all been redone, new carpet. It's got the correct RT floor mats. Beautiful wood grain steering wheel. Steering column was painted beautifully. There's just nothing tacky on this car.
No, like you said, seats great. Interior as a whole is really, really nice. Your dash lights work. All your interior lights work.
Clock works right there. Your dome light works as well. Headliner's super tight.
There's your clock. All the wood grain's excellent. It's got cold AC. Radio works too, which we'll get into here in a minute. And the dash is in beautiful shape. All the stitching's great.
Nice. It does have a remote mirror, and that works.
Even the ashtray was restored.
I'll pull the seat up so you can show them the back seat if you need to, or are you good?
Dome light works. Headliner's really nice and tight. Back seat and rear door panels are excellent. Back package tray is fantastic too. I mean, just this car really, the pictures and probably the video aren't going to do it quite justice. It's one of those where it's just super, super crisp.
Yeah, let's go over and show them the passenger side quick. Hey, Dal, I did see something here. It's got a little chip that's been touched up right there. They did a nice job. I mean, the color match is awesome, but
Hood's in nice shape.
the hood gaps are great front to back.
Front fender looks nice.
Looks to me like the passenger door front and back matches up perfectly as well.
I'll get there in a second. Hood lines up great along the back. Windshield's nice and clean. Even all your vent covers, they're not all cracked up. A lot of times those plastics are broke.
Yeah, they did a great job on this one.
On the rocker looks good. As Dad mentioned, the door fits fantastic.
Yeah, as long as you're down there, I'll make sure we get right to the corner. Corner of the door is awesome. Never had any issues or work there. Rubbers are new, felts are new, door jamb paint, scuff plates, carpet, just very professional. You can tell this was a high-end build when it was done. It was done by a professional shop. No one did this in their garage, I'll tell you that.
100%. Yeah, it was quality
I'm
restoration.
gonna go ahead and roll the windows up as you kind of go and look at the rest.
You notice there's just a small paint chip here on the mirror. You really don't see it from the outside of the car, but if you're looking in the mirror, you can see just a small paint chip there.
The windows go up great.
Doors are nice and straight. You have another small little chip in that decal. Awesome car. Final top on the passenger side's great as well. Same thing all around the rear window.
Looks like we got seat belts. The factory seat belts are retractable front and rear. The wood grain here is original, so you'd have a couple little cracks in that wood grain sticker. Can you see that here?
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks nice, but I mean, that's about the only negative thing at
Probably
all.
somebody had a fountain pop sitting there or something.
Yeah, they did. I'm guessing, but
Just
I
like
wouldn't mess with it. But.
No.
All right, let's go ahead and see what. Once you roll your window up, all the windows go up and down. Awesome.
Glove box, nice. Yeah, windows go up smooth.
So we talked a little bit about the clock working. Okay. I'm going to go to AM. We just can't get any stations here anyway for FM.
FM works, but he's got to find a station. It's probably down here somewhere. Here we got radio static. I'd say it works. We just don't have a station in. But anyway, it's neat.
You get the gist of it.
Radio works good. It's station.
Horn works. Here's your rear speaker.
Yeah, that works. All the controls for the speaker, yes. So there's rear speaker.
Oh, there's your front. There's your rear.
Yeah, I had it going the other day when I first drove it. Yeah, front,
so you did get
stereo
volume out of it. Okay. Here's your fan.
And then there's a toggle switch right there to your left. That's to turn the AC on. Yeah, that kicks the AC on.
Go ahead and tire wipers. New blades on them. And they park correctly. Alternator gauge works, temp gauge works, oil pressure gauge works, gas gauge works. Gas gauge is full, temp gauge is down towards the C, but it's up a little bit. Shows it's charging. Oil pressure's over there, 3/4 all the way to high. It's got great oil pressure. Tachometer works.
Car sounds awesome.
It does. 804 miles, probably on the restoration. It's on the. I got the AC kicked on here.
I love the red on red, especially in this condition.
That other one we have with the shaker's nice too. They're both equally freaking nice.
Yeah, both really nice.
Both great cars.
This is worth mentioning too. So even though you look at you can see the bottom side of the hood,
Yeah.
you know, from the cab, and that's all painted really nicely. Sometimes you see these and they're kind of chipped up there.
Yep.
This is really nice throughout. Like you said to start the video, there's just nothing tacky about this one.
Nothing. The worst part on the entire car is 2 tiny chips and this where a guy put his soda. I mean,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. But like
right?
I said, I wouldn't worry
No,
about
I wouldn't
replacing
touch
that.
it. But if you wanted to, if you want something perfect, 5 screws and order it.
Yeah.
So we got our AC on. We've got it at, let's see, warmer, and there's our cold. It's kicking in now, it's starting to blow
Maybe
cold.
we want to go right. Well, we can't really. We got the drone up, but we got construction on the bridge or something. We'll be all right. We'll just have to go slow through it, I guess.
That's all right. Power steering works good. It's got that nice big steering wheel on it. Still fits in here great. Seats are comfortable. Yeah, we can't really hammer it right to the guy, can we?
No.
He's like, oh crap, here we go. Front suspension feels really good. Our brakes are perfect, no pull left or right. Wonder what this guy thinks about it.
I don't know.
Kind of worried he's going to lose
He's
his
gonna
stop
lose
sign.
his sign. It's windy today. Hopefully it don't blow right into the old Challenger. He's got his work cut out for him today, trying to keep that sign up in the wind.
Yeah, do you think they could have something a little different than looks like an old wooden stick off a broom handle screwed to a sign?
Yeah,
they
that's what
stole,
they got.
because look at it. It looks like
The sign looks beat up. That sign used to be on Old County Road. Now it's decommissioned.
That's what I think. Somebody had it in their room.
Yep.
Some kid had it
Go
in his
slow.
room.
Whoom! We just hammer it. This is slow. Speedometer works well.
Yeah, Speedo works great. It's tight, Dalton. Then how about it sealing up nice, huh?
Yeah. Wonder if they're maybe fixing a few potholes.
What's that?
Maybe they're fixing some of the potholes on this road.
Yeah, I'll make it nice.
One can hope.
Rear view mirror's nice and tight. Kick down works good on that transmission. 4-barrel kicks in nice.
It's got more highway gears in it.
It hasn't even shifted to third. There it went to third at 80,
Yeah.
didn't it?
It's an awesome car for that. You know, just take it out highway, cruise and enjoy it.
Well, I think this would be a great car for shows, power tour,
Yeah.
whatever you want. It's got air. Yeah, your tack is running, what, 2,000 RPM at 75, 2,500. Brakes are perfect. No pull left or right. We'll go ahead and go through the gears once on it.
Got all that. They poured all that little gravel out there.
Oh, did they? You probably don't want to do that, though.
No.
You picked a bad way to come, son.
I know. Well, when I drove this road an hour ago, it was perfectly normal. You can just swerve over to that lane and miss that little pile there.
Tranny shift's awesome. First, second.
Up in a
There
third.
you go.
It's a good car.
2,500 RPM at 80.
It's one of those that when you drive it, you can just kind of imagine what it would have been like to drive it brand new. You know,
It's
got
awesome.
that same feel.
Absolutely awesome. Great job, Dalton. Paint's beautiful.
Here's your brakes.
Interior's awesome. Brakes, suspension, even the window sealing up. It's just very, very
Fantastic.
quality.
Yeah. Really great car. Check it out in more detail on the website, coyoteclassics.com. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next test drive.